Okay, welcome back. Now we're going to learn about different payment methods. So we've been using cash so far. So let's use another payment method, okay? Let's get in some list over there. Now, let's use POS. POS and bank transfer, they are the same. What you need to do is, once you are using POS or bank transfer, you need to select a bank account. And in order to select a bank account, you have to first create a bank account that you are going to be receiving the money that the customer wants to pay you. Maybe the customer wants to transfer or use a POS. You need to select the bank account and post into the system that this is the bank account I used for the transaction. So in order to create a bank account, you come to folio, then you click bank management. You skip this. So you can see no bank accounts yet. Deposit is 0, withdrawal is 0, balance is 0. Sorry about that. So you click new bank to create a bank account. Then you select some banks have been loaded automatically by the application. So you just select the one that is yours. Then you put the account name. Let's say it's Uriade Akindele. Then the account number. It says 31045 31034 and 95876. If you have a current balance, you can add it. Let's say maybe 1 million or so. And if you don't have any amount in the bank, you can just clear it. Then you click create bank. You see, very fast, very fast. You can also delete this bank account. You can also edit it. Wow. So now let's go back to our sales page or sales points because we have created our bank. Instead of you to come to the side menu and come and click sales points, because that is where we are going to we have access to our sales point. You can just click back. Let's take you back to your previous page. Now we are back here. So we are using POS or bank transfer. It's the same thing as far as process is concerned. So you click the bank account, you pick or select the bank account we just created. Okay, you type in the amount that the person is paying into the bank account, then you click save. Then you can also print. You always have the opportunity to print after selling. So you see, these are the this is our receipts, and what is important is this payment method. You see, it's not cash this time around; it's bank transfer. So the same thing goes for POS. So you can just try that out on your own. I will not test POS because I know it's working. So instead of you to come here, let's say someone else want to buy Fanta, you can just start clicking from this most sold. You can see, you can start clicking from most sold. You don't have to come back here. Understand? And if you want to sell something new that you haven't sold before, then you have to scroll down and then of course search for it. Let's say watermelon, Sprite, and all that. Then the price is 4,300. So now let's use credits, right? Before you can do credit, you have done cash, POS, and bank transfer. Before you can do credit, it has to be for a registered customer, not a working customer, because of course you don't know a working customer. So that means you have to create your customer and register that customer because the working customer is automatically generated by the software, and the working customer is someone you don't know. That's why it's called a working customer. So you can't sell on credit to someone you don't know. The person must be a known customer to you, and every known customer should be registered so that you can track your transactions with them. You can click this button to create a new customer, but in order to show you around, I'm going to go to where customer page is, and that is folio. You click manage customer. You see, no customers yet because working customer is not part of our registered customer, so it's still 0. Debtors is 0. Creditors, remember that we bought our inventory on credit, which is 80,000 naira. That means we have a creditor and we need to refund them. Then total customer is 0, and of course it is the default creditor. That is the reason why it is not appearing here as a customer because your supplier is also your customer. But since you are using the default creditor generated by the app, it will record the value, but it will not record the supplier as a customer. So now we want to create a new customer. Let's say the customer is Oluwa Tosin Akindele. Then you select our gender, which is female, of course. Then the phone number 070212345678. I'm just using some random numbers here. The rest are optional, okay? But remember, we want to use credit. And since we are using credit, we have to give the customer a credit limit. Let's say 100,000. That means the customer cannot buy anything that is worth more than 100,000 naira on credit with us. You did give the customer a credit limit. If you don't give the customer a credit limit, you will not be able to sell on credit. So you click add customer. Customer is saved very fast. You can also come here to delete the customer. You can also come here to edit the customer's information. Once again, I'm going to click back instead of going to the sidebar menu. You see, we have new customers. We have one new customer. We have total customer is one, of course. You can also use this to search out your customers. We'll discuss this later. That is, loyalty status. So back. You have a long list here. So now I can select my new created customer, which is Oluwatosin Akindele, and I can sell to her on credit. And the credit options is either when is she paying full payment when she will pay, or is it monthly or quarterly or biannual or yearly? If you pick monthly, what is the installment? Is it every 4 months or every 2 months? Okay, but let's just use full payment. Okay, then the credit due date, when will her credit date be due? Let's just say by the end of this month. By the end of this month, you will not be able to buy on credit again. Okay, so, and then you click save. Cancel. So you can see all that we sold to Oluwatosin Akindele on credit. Fanta, Coke, Black Bullet, Watermelon, Sprite. The sales value is 4,200. There is no VAT, there is no discount. The total value is 4,200 and it was charged to her account 4,300. So that is how to sell on credits. Now you see, you can slide now. Right? Beautiful, right? Okay, so let's use another payment method. Customer balance. If you are using a customer balance, that means that customer must have fund with us. And for a customer to have fund with us, the customer we must have received the customer's fund and post it into this system using payment. So instead of coming here, I just click payment, because payment and sales point, they are under the same module. I just click payment. So you see we have total paid out is 0, total paid in is 0, because we are yet to pay out any amount and we are yet to receive any payment from any customer. So you make payment, you click this button, make payment. We are receiving payment from customer, not vendor. And the customer is Oluwatosin Akindele. Of course, this is the amount of money she's owing us, which is 4,300. Okay, if she wants to refund this, you can just click this button. Okay, well, let's move on. For some reason it's not clicking. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so Oluwatosin Akindele, then you pick a date, then the payment type is paid in, because she's giving us money, right? The payment method, she's paying in cash, or let's say she's paying in bank transfer. She's using bank transfer. Then the bank account wants to use this account that we created, and then she's paying in 100,000, right, as deposits, which you also cover for this debt she's owing us. Then you click create payment. So you see the total amount that has been paid into our company is 100,000 naira, and this is the customer, right? You can also delete it here if you need to. So let's go back. Okay, we lost that. So go Fanta, soft drinks. Now let's say we want to pay with customer balance, which is next on the list. Customer balance. You can't use customer balance for working customer because of course it has to be a registered customer that has paid in, and that's the Luato Sankili. So you click save. You see, charge to customer account because he has money with us. Do you understand? Okay, I'm sure you do. Now the next payment method on the list is customer loyalty. What is customer loyalty? Customer loyalty is just a way to keep your customers, to keep them wanting to come to you to buy from you. How? Let's say you want to sell to a customer. Customer loyalty is all about keeping a certain percentage of every transaction. And when that of every transaction of a particular customer. Now, when that customer keeps coming and keeps buying, you keep a certain percentage of each transaction that you make, that you have with that customer. When that percentage accumulates to a particular amount of money, the customer can use that money to buy from you. Okay, and in order to do that, to be able to use this customer loyalty, you have to come here to settings. Okay, then you go to customer settings. So you can see here we have different levels of loyalty. Bronze is the minimum, silver is the next in line, gold is next, platinum and diamond is the highest. So I'm only going to use bronze, and in order to do that you have to edit it. And editing it means what will be the percentage that you'll be keeping from each transaction you make with your customers. Let's say it's 10%. How much, what is the maturity level that the percentage will accumulate to before the customer can use them to buy? Let's say it's 1,000. So once you keep 10% of the transaction you make with your customer, once that 10%, let's say is the customer bought something of 10,000 naira, the 10% is 1,000 naira, right? That means that the 1,000 naira has already reached the maturity level, and that customer can use it to buy something. That is the meaning of loyalty. So you click apply changes. So if you click edit, you see that it's there, right? So you have to click enabled. You have to enable it so that your customer can use it. If you don't enable it, the customer will not be able to use it. You see, the loyalty percentage is 10%, the maturity level is 1,000. And you can also click this for more info. So let's go back to our manage customer and give this customer that loyalty. Okay, we have to give our customer that loyalty. For one reason it's or the other, it's not coming up. This is customer. Okay, let me see if it will come up here. Okay, something is wrong. Okay, this video is running long, so we are going to finish this tutorial in the next video, and by then this would have been fixed. Okay, so just bear with me. Thank you.